Today I'm playing this food cooking and serving game, and I'll take it step by step, without rushing because these games aren't really about speed at the beginning. They're about understanding how the system works, how long each item takes to cook, how customers react, and where mistakes usually happen if you lose focus. So right now I'm just observing the flow, placing items as soon as orders appear, trying not to let any station stay idle for too long, because idle time always turns into pressure later, especially when multiple customers start lining up. And as the pace slowly increases, the important thing is not to panic but to stay ahead of the orders, starting longer cooking items first and handling quicker ones in between, keeping an eye on customer patience bars, because once those drop to low, everything starts falling apart. And now that more dishes are unlocking, I have to be careful not to overcome it, because preparing too many items at once usually leads to burning food or missed orders. So I'm focusing on balance, one action after another, clearing finished plates immediately and serving as soon as possible. And when upgrades become available, I'm choosing efficiency over decoration, because faster cooking and smoother workflow always matter, more than visual upgrades, especially in later levels. And as the game becomes more intense, I'm noticing that my movements need to be more controlled, not faster, because rush taps cause more mistakes than slow and deliberate actions. And even when something goes wrong, like a missed order or a burned dish, I don't reset immediately, I just adjust, because mistakes show where the process needs improvement, whether that's starting items earlier or changing the order in which tasks are handled. And now the cafe feels busier, space feels tighter, so movement matters more, keeping frequently used stations closer and minimizing unnecessary actions, because every second saved reduces pressure later. And during these higher levels, consistency becomes more important than creativity, repeating the same successful pattern instead of experimenting, because stability is what completes levels under pressure. And as customers keep coming, the focus is on maintaining rhythm, starting new orders as soon as space opens up. Watching timers closely and avoiding distractions. Since this is where most players lose control. But staying calm makes the game manageable. And that's really what these cooking games are about. Controlling chaos through patience and planning. not reacting emotionally to speed. And as this session continues, I'm sticking with what works. Refining the process slightly but not changing it completely. Because the goal is smooth completion. Not perfection. And once the level. Ends it's clear that calm. Decision making is what carries. Progress forward. And that's where I'll leave it for today. steady gameplay, focused execution. And controlled pacing throughout the session.